All right. Now, what if I told you guys that there is a way for you to get drunk for free and you'd be doing it for a good cause? Sure, you might be sitting there all skeptical, like, oh yeah, well, what do I gotta do, Mr. Smarty Pants? Huh? Do I gotta partake in some kind of weird medical study of some sort? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you malt liquor and the human response. No. What I'm talking about is way better than that. You see, years ago when I was at work, my friend Brewer came up to me and he was like, dude, you want to get drunk tomorrow? For free? Drunk for free? Ah, dude, I am not trying to go back to your Uncle Gary's house again.
Yo, what? They're about to go to a freaking, what are them?
Last time you got all drunk.
Happy hour?
And wanted us to take our shirts off. No, dude, I'm not talking about going to my Uncle Gary's house. I'm talking about getting drunk with a bunch of police officers instead. You see, long story short, Brewer just so happened to know somebody that was enrolled in our local police academy. And I don't know if you know this or not, but, well, a big part of being a police officer is knowing how to do field sobriety tests on drunk people. Well, you can't teach...
Oh, so they go drink for them and then attempt to test... That is crazy. That is... Listen...
Police cadets how to do sobriety tests on a bunch of sober people now, can ya? You see what I'm getting at? No? Well, let me spell it out for you, I guess. Brewer and I volunteered to get
That is crazy.
drunk on purpose so a bunch of police cadets could practice their field sobriety skills. Yes, this is a real thing. I couldn't believe it either. So if you have a police academy nearby, you yourself can volunteer and do your civic duty. It's like fucking drunk jury duty, for Christ's sake. You can't beat it. So here's how this whole operation works. First, you show up to a brightly lit classroom at, I don't know, maybe 7:30 in the goddamn morning. One of the instructors
Drinking at 7:30 in the morning is crazy.
Becomes your own personal bartender for the next few hours. You drink free alcohol like it's the end of the world, and then once you're nice and shitty, you go out into the hallway and let a bunch of cop juniors try to figure out if you're drunk or not. Now, the first thing that has to be done is
they just watched you drink.
You have to figure out who's getting drunk and who's staying sober. I mean, you can't have everybody getting drunk.
So they got some, what was it called?
Would make it
what is the
way too easy on the cadets. Well, looks like everybody's shitty. Case closed. Now,
they got a placebo person in there. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if y'all can figure it out.
There has to be some sort of a control group to mix it up a little bit. All right, first things first. We need some people to stay sober. Do we have any volunteers?
Nobody.
Anybody? Anybody at all? Oh, God damn it. Why does this happen every single year? All right, table number 1, you're the drunk asshole table. And table number 2, you're the lame-ass sober table.
That's crazy. Imagine you go like 3 days straight expecting to get the drunk table and you don't get it.
God damn it, I called
3 days in a row. You're not coming back.
Off work for this shit. So me and Brewer go and get our drinks, and what they don't bother telling you beforehand is that all the free booze that they provide is really just confiscated alcohol. You know, booze that the police have taken from crime scenes or who the fuck knows where else. So needless to say, we are not getting served top shelf shit here. Aw, man, Wild Irish Rose. Would you guys steal this from a crackhead under a bridge? Well, as a matter of fact, we did. Now, would you like me to pour it in a cup or wrap it up in a brown paper bag like it was intended? So we go ahead and start drinking, and of course, it's not just me and Brewer.
That is crazy.
We're sitting at this drunk ass table. There's also some old dude that, just seemed like another day for him, you know, drinking at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then some chick who volunteered because her boyfriend was in the academy, and she did not seem like she was having a good time at all. I mean, I have no idea why. She's just stuck at a table with a bunch of drunk dudes partaking in very...
True. She was definitely dragged along. Or maybe she came before and there was other women there, so she had a good time, came back, not the same experience.
Very engaging conversation. And that was the second time I shit my pants as an adult. What about you guys? Last October, fucking pizza bagels. I don't give a damn if pizza's on a bagel. You should not have pizza anytime.
Yo, them pizza bagels are fire, bruh. Top tier, if I do say.
Shit my pants back at Woodstock when Jefferson Airplane came on stage. Whoa, you were at Woodstock? That's badass. That is badass. Yeah, I gotta say it's pretty fucking badass too. Yeah, I don't know what her problem was, but she just drank by herself in silence like somebody's grandpa. Oh well, can't please them all. Well, I'd say about 2 hours into this little experiment, you could say that me and Brewer were officially...
Listen, I've never had a white Irish Rose, but if anybody has, let me know. what it was like.
Really shitty off of our equally shitty alcohol, but surprisingly, we weren't the drunkest people at the table. Now, that would be Little Miss I'm too good to tell a poop story over there. I don't know if it was the shitty booze or the fact that she was like 97 pounds, but her ass was tore up from the floor up, and she would not shut the hell up. Yeah, well, the last time I shit myself, it was at my nephew's first communion. Oh, sick. We're not even fucking talking
She's about to go back through all the conversations because she was sitting there quiet and wants to say her whole thing.
About that anymore. What the hell? She's so drunk, she's like dancing / gyrating on top of her chair. She's flipping off the sober table from a distance and shit. Oh, look at that drunk bimbo over there having the time of her life while I gotta sit here and drink a goddamn Minute Maid lemonade.
Hey. Nah, I know they be mad when they get,
The instructors are absolutely flabbergasted at this point. God, we should probably cut that one off, don't you think? Yeah, I suppose so. Every year there's always one.
I ain't gonna lie. They need to get y'all that brisk iced tea, all right? The canned brisk iced tea, elite.
Goddamn Wild Irish Rose did it again. Now at this point, we all have to take turns to go to the front of the room to blow into a breathalyzer and, see exactly how shitty we are. Now, I personally blew a .16, a.k.a. twice the legal limit. It was not recommended of me, but, well, it's for America's future, goddammit. I had to go hard. Well, now, of course, the drinking's over. It's time for the sobriety tests. And guess what? Brewer's the first contestant. Well, his ass does not last long in his fucking sobriety test, let me tell you that. Okay, now I need you to touch your pinky.
I wonder if I could pass, all right, one of these. I wonder.
To your nose.
But would I ever put myself in this? Of course not, okay?
No, not my nose, silly. Your nose. Ah, I fucking knew it. You're going to jail. He walks back to the table, completely embarrassed. I'm sitting there like, oh, that was quick.
Quinn was good.
Piece of shit.
Oh, we got to do Chisel Adonis, too.
Here, let me show you how to get drunk and lie to the police. Watch and learn. So I go out the hallway, and the cadet that I'm paired up with just so happens to be that drunk-ass chick's boyfriend. At least I think it was him. I'm pretty sure that's what it said on his name tag. I don't know. I was drunk at the time. What can I say? All right, sir, have you had anything to drink today? Not as much as your crusty-ass girlfriend, that's for sure. What? Nothing.
Yo, disrespecting that man? Listen, you might get the one, too.
Proceed to test me. Give your girlfriend's nephew my condolences. So he starts trying to do his sweet Jedi mind tricks on me. But what he doesn't know is that I have a slight advantage. And that is, of course, that I've already done a fucking field sobriety test before. With a real police officer. That's what happens when you fall asleep while driving a vehicle and, demolish a handful of parked cars. You get fucking field sobriety tested out the ass. So
that is crazy.
Let's say I already know all these tests.
They say driving drunk and like driving sleepy are like just as dangerous.
Ahead of time. I'm like finishing this guy's sentences and shit. All right.
But if you're comboing him, drunk and sleepy, you're done.
I need you to put your pinky, pinky to the nose, raise your left foot, and name all 4 Golden Girls. It's Blanche, Dorothy, Rose, and the super fucking old one. Let's get on with it. So I knock out all these sobriety tests with flying colors. I'm not bragging about it. I'm just saying that I'm really good at it. I don't know what that says about me as a person. Whatever. The only test that I think I'm going to have trouble with is what's called the nystagmus test. And that, of course, is the old follow the pen with your eyeballs trick. Now, if you're shitty in this scenario, your eyes will wiggle back and forth all willy-nilly. It's like a natural reaction your body does when you're drunk. Well,
that is crazy. Hey, yo, my man really teaching science right now.
How the hell am I supposed to control a natural reaction? Well, my grand idea was to just think sober thoughts. Whatever the fuck sober thoughts are, I have no idea. But for me, I just thought about like 5th grade math terminology. Anything that I could remember. So he's out there waving his pen in my face, and the entire time my brain's like numerators and denominators. Isosceles triangles, the goddamn Pythagorean theorem. Now, I can't tell you if that helped or not, but what I can tell you is that I passed the fucking test.
Hey. He was focused.
I walk into that classroom feeling like a goddamn superhero. Yeah, you see, that's how it's done. Hey, your boy out there passed my drunk ass. I think he needs a little bit more book learning. Now, was I the only one at our table that managed to pass their sobriety test?
Of course
Well, what
not.
about little Miss Hula Hoop McGee over there?
He's teaching how to get...
Surely she didn't pass her sobriety test, right? Well, you wouldn't believe me.
That is crazy.
If I told you. But somehow she totally did not even fucking get a chance to take her sobriety test. Her ass was so drunk at that point, she could hardly...
You said what? Holla would fail that test if I'm redeeming over here. That's crazy. Look. The only time I do things is when I be chilling in the crib. All right. So I think I could get through it. Maybe should I get put through one on stream? That'd be fire. That'd be a fire stream.
Pick her head up off the table. Are you kidding me? The instructors were just standing there like, well, I don't think we should even bother with her ass. Fucking Helen Keller could figure out she's drunk as hell at this point. But the most screwed up part of this entire story was that when her drunk ass blew into the breathalyzer, she never blew past the legal limit. Beg pardon? How the hell does that work? Yeah, tell me alcohol doesn't affect people in different ways.
It does. It does, for sure.
They had to carry her ass out of the classroom like a wild animal, for Christ's sake. You can't tell me she wasn't drunk. I don't care what your goddamn R2-D2 machine says. So the moral of this whole little shitty story is, yeah, you can get drunk for free, and you
Have
can
I
do
seen
it
a banjo video from the dude? I think so.
for a good cause, but not if you have the fucking alcohol tolerance of a diabetic third grader. The end.
Hey, man, look. Some people be getting cooked, all right? They like one drink in, and boy, they are cooked. All right. Some people, right, they be going all day, and they be fine. But, she didn't even blow past the legal limit, so she would have been able to drive if she got stopped and breathalyzed. But she was cooked. That's crazy.
So when the metal hit his mug, he just sunk in place. 100K Holla, chillin' Bahamas. Come home to your crib and throw in your mama.